on my tippies. Don't say ain't gonna that's on my cop me vitamins and I write the I still got the juice. What's good, y'all? Welcome back with another video with Catch the Tea with Lil G. Just on here giving my comments and my opinions or whatever. With that being said, I wanna hop on this whole Megan the Hot Girl Summer Tour. I wanna hop on these two bozos, Ice Spice and Baby Storm exposing. Ice Spice, I wanna get into the whole go against Nicki, it's gonna cost you. I wanna weigh in on this whole Kendrick Lamar and Drake fiasco. And I wanna get into Keisha Cole and her little young dingling that she got going. So it's May and the Hot Girl Summer's supposed to kick off the tour, whatever. And first, I'm gonna put this out there. I wish y'all stop putting in Megan's head that she's about to do numbers that Nicki's doing or did with her tour, because I truly don't see that happening at all. So quit gassing your girl up on that. But what shocked me was when she announced that Glorilla was gonna be headlining with her or whatever. I would've would've thought like basically she would've brought maybe her BFF Cardi or whatever on with her, but Glow was a big surprise for me or whatever. I mean, Glow, she doing her thing in the music right now. She's charting and everything, so there was a good idea of Megan, I feel like, to bring Glorilla out because she's one of the hottest things going at the moment or whatever. So, the shade is always real on Twitter. Man, they was not going in the section for the comments basically at all. They basically shaded the girl or whatever. I mean, you got comments like, she know nobody will be buying, so if she had to sell for $30 empty seats, we would be attending. Even the haters. You got one that says selling tickets, same price as McDonald's. You're not that girl. Get up on your good foot. The shade is too fucking real at this point. Speaking of ticket prices, the lowest I saw was $35 and the highest was maybe $250. And that was just as of the day before yesterday that the prices haven't went up. I was thinking when they first announced that the tour was coming, that them prices, was just low, on sale type of shit or whatever. But then, as I just recently looked back, the prices are still very low. But I mean, I feel like the sale prices low like that, somebody can sell out real easy and fast, if you ask me. I'm wondering, is that the reason why the price is so low? Or maybe she just really fuck with her fans, you know what I'm saying? And she just wanted to make sure that everybody had the experience to come and see her. Maybe it's a catch to it. I mean, I'm not sure, but 3-time Grammy winner, I wouldn't be selling no ticket prices that low. Anyway, moving on, I want to get to this whole Baby Storm and this whole Ice Spice mess or whatever. So, as we know, Ice Spice, I guess, pissed off Baby Storm, and Honey, Baby Storm, said to Ice Spice, I guess, I got you, ho. Basically, I'm about to expose every conversation that we had. And sure enough, that's what the fuck she did at the end of the day, because, honey, she exposed from conversations about Drake, from Drake to Nicki, from Nicki to just other little artists she was throwing jabs at or whatever. And to me, even though they got into it and fell out, I feel like Baby Storm wasn't a real true friend or whatever their relationship was. I feel like because never would I expose anything, not on my biggest hater. Okay, so basically, then that's when the exposing came. All of the other conversations I'm not going to address, but I'm going to get on the Nicki conversation on how Ice Spice was talking. So basically, Ice Spice was bringing up her old lawyer and how he was saying that was too much. She don't let people talk. Basically, she like her mom, ungrateful and delusional. And she brought her the whole Barbie soundtrack or whatever. And I feel, one, she shouldn't be discussing any type of projects with anybody else that she got going on, especially if it's dealing with somebody else. Two, you'll cut her off into January. I feel like all of the fake moves she was pulling, looking back, now I see, or whatever, that, yeah, she was being fake with it the whole time. I felt it, but I already told a lot of people. I felt like she's just using Nicki at this point, or whatever. But she played a good game, I feel like. She used the hell out of all of the fan bases, basically, that she exposed or was talking about in them text messages, from Drake to Nicki. She really didn't say nothing about Taylor Swift or whatever. But, yeah, she wanted to use their fan bases to get big and create her own fan base. And yeah, once she did that and everything started rolling in, that hoe was gonna be up out the door. That's how I look at it. I said that shit though. I was like, man, I hope Nicki quit fucking with her because she's just on the come up at this point. And it's not giving at all, especially when Nicki did so much for her. And I don't believe trying to sign the whole label situation, Nicki trying to sign her. I felt like that was orchestrated and that was a narrative that Ice Spice just wanted to throw at Baby Storm and just lie on or whatever. That's what I feel on that. Because it just didn't make no sense to me at all. And everybody say, you know, allegedly, Ice Spice obviously can't think straight for herself or whatever. So, hey, but I feel like there was a whole lot. But anyway, the album got a drop. And I feel like them sales are about to go extremely low simply because Baby Storm exposed this shit right when it's time for that music to drop. And I feel like this about to be a big impact on them sales or whatever. And I feel like karma is a bitch if that's what happens at the end of the day. So, Kendrick and Drake, they are still going at it. Toe for toe, basically. This is like, to me, one of the biggest impacts in this movement, I feel like. I feel like the girls, they been fighting, but these dudes are really going there with each other, and it ain't fair. At first it was entertaining, but now they throwing each other's family members into it, and then on top of it, each other kids. And that's when I fell all off of interest with the whole Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef or whatever, personally. But it is what it is. They battling. As we see, basically, Kendrick and Drake, they've been throwing shots and shade at each other since 2011. It started with them featuring on each other's songs or doing collaborations to, you know, up until now, to where it all escalated. And now it's just full-blown. I will say, however, during this battle that Kendrick killed Drake out the game. I will say that, cause at the end of the day, Kendrick got too many moves on Drake, and then Drake getting in trouble with his diss songs and shit, getting ready to get sued and shit. I feel like Kendrick did win this battle, and Kendrick is hitting shots at Drake to the point where Drake is freezing up and don't know what to do at this point, I feel like. So, now we on this whole Keyshia Cole, Huncho, and that Gloss girl, whatever her name is, fiasco. So, I feel like, for one, I don't want to push the narrative and want nobody to think I'm saying that an older person shouldn't date a younger person at all, because that's not the case. I like older people myself. But with that being said, I feel like as if Keyshia, you know life, you done been through life, so you should know what type of approaches to take when it comes to a man, especially when you've been hurt over the years and you already know how the game is played. So, like, I'm trying to figure out why Keyshia haven't thought of the possibilities, you know, of dating a younger man, that those type of things could actually happen, especially if he the type that love to be out in the spotlight, the club life or whatever. Like, I feel like she brought this on herself, though. I'm gonna be real, because at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure this woman knew motives and how this man go about things, like, I feel like at this point. I feel like, now on the other hand, the Gloss girl, she wrong too. She wrong for making a joke about the situation, if you ask me. I feel like she think it's all games at this point, the way she was reacting. That's just my opinion. And low-key, she was acting like she really wanted to come for Keyshia or whatever. The way her whole, you know, persona was on going about it. Like, Keyshia, I feel like, move on, heal from this, or learn from this mistake, and then maybe find true love once again. But until then, learn your mistake. Cause at the end of the day, who wanna keep going through the same shit at an older age in life? Keep picking the wrong dudes or finding love in the wrong ways or whatever. Like, when I first heard that them two was even a couple, I was like, okay, like, Keyshia just wanna be loved, I feel like, at this point. And it's not given. But karma is a bitch, like I keep saying. And Huncho and the Gloss chick, Keyshia, just sit back, they gon' get their karma. I guarantee that. Cause at the end of the day, especially when you ain't been nothing but good to a person or whatever, I strongly believe in that type of shit or whatever. But anyway, y'all please make sure y'all subscribe with Catch the Tea with Lil G.